Recently in UK, for the very first time, a baby was formed out of 3 parents. Yes, you heard it right. Now you might be wondering, how can a baby be formed out of 3 parents? We will continue with this topic, but before that, let me mention that this is a very important GS3 topic for both prelims and mains. So try not to skip this video and watch it till the end. Normally, a baby consists of 2 biological parents, one mother and one father. But in this case, the baby consists of 2 biological mothers and one father. Now the question is, why this happens or why this is done? This is done in order to prevent certain conditions which are called as mitochondrial diseases. Yes, there are several mitochondrial diseases which a baby can face in its life and which can be fatal. Now, why does this mitochondrial diseases occur? This mitochondrial diseases occur because of defective mitochondria. Mitochondria, every one of us know that it's called as the powerhouse of the cell, as it generates energy for the proper functioning of the cell. But unfortunately, if the DNA of the mitochondria is defective or it has some kind of disease, then it can flow from one generation to the next generation, thereby result into mitochondrial disease. And the most important point which you need to keep in mind is that this bad mitochondrial DNA or diseased mitochondrial DNA flows to the baby only from mother. This is the most unfortunate case which you need to keep in mind, that a baby will acquire mitochondrial disease if and only if his or her mother is having some mitochondrial disease. That means defective mitochondria. Now, in order to avoid such situations, it is very important that we need to undergo some kind of different techniques, and this is what is called as mitochondrial replacement therapy. Mitochondrial replacement therapy is nothing but it's a special kind of IVF or in vitro fertilization, in which obviously 3 parents are required. So in this particular topic, we will see how this mitochondrial replacement therapy is done. So let us try to understand the process of mitochondrial replacement therapy or the formation of a 3-parent baby. For that, we are taking an egg cell or an ovum. Obviously, this egg cell or an ovum is from the original biological or the diseased mother. Why we are referring her as diseased mother? Because she has diseased mitochondria, right? Having diseased DNA, mitochondrial DNA. And we all know that every cell also possesses nucleus. And nucleus is that part of the cell, we call nucleus as the brain of the cell, as it consists of the main genetic material. It consists of the maximum DNA. The majority of the DNA will be present in the nucleus, whereas less amount of DNA will be present in the mitochondria. Right? Similarly, we also consider here another egg cell or an ovum which is of the donor. This is the second mother who is donating her egg cell. In this case, she is completely healthy. If you look at her, her mitochondria is not at all diseased. Her mitochondria is healthy. She also possesses nucleus containing maximum percentage of DNA. Now, imagine in order to form a baby, we want maximum DNA, and that can be contributed only by the nucleus. Therefore, the step that is being done next is we remove the nucleus out from this egg or the ovum cell. Why? Because she is donor. We don't want the donor's DNA to come into the baby. So, significant amount of DNA which is present in the nucleus is being removed. We remove the nucleus, and thereby we get an egg which is devoid of nucleus, consisting of only healthy mitochondria. Now the next step that we will do is the nucleus of the original mother, we can transfer it into the egg of the donor cell. So thereby we get the nucleus. It becomes a hybrid cell, whereby the nucleus consisting of maximum amount of DNA is from the original or the biological mother, and along with that you are also getting healthy mitochondria from the donor. And then the next step which we can perform is we can take some sperm cells. These sperm cells are obviously provided by father. The father will give the sperm cell, and finally this sperm cell will undergo fertilization or fusion with this particular egg, and thereby a baby is formed, and this is what is called as three-parent baby. Now I hope you have understood why we are referring it as three-parent baby, because it is involving the three parents, one original mother, one original father, and a donor mother. This is how mitochondrial replacement therapy is proving to be a blessing for several people who's trying to conceive but unfortunately facing problems due to this mitochondrial disease. However, certain countries like USA has still banned the formation of this three-parent baby. You can see the reason, as it involves the process of 3 different types of DNA, and this is what might bring some ethical concerns. So what do you feel? Whether this therapy or this mitochondrial replacement treatment or the three-parent baby, whether it's beneficial, whether it should be adopted by India properly, or whether it should be banned in India, what do you feel like? You can comment down in the comment box below. You can share your perspectives in the comment box. Thank you all.